Former Government Minister Dwyer Astaphan is raising concerns about the apparent lack of due diligence in the Hush Puppy saga. U.S. convicted Nigerian scammer Rahman Abbas, well known as Hush Puppy, was arrested by U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation and recently pleaded guilty to money laundering in a U.S. Court of Justice. Information concerning his case reveals that $50,000 in checks were used by Abbas and a co-conspirator to fraudulently acquire St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship. Mr. Astaphan, in a commentary, recently raised some concerns regarding Hush Puppy's expedited process of passport application, which the government had previously said he acquired through marriage.
If there's a fast-track system for those types of citizenships, we ought to know. Typically, they take longer to process than a matter of weeks. If the information we are getting is correct, how did he get to so quickly and why? Somebody has to answer these questions. And given the ease with which due diligence can be done, even by simply going online, how could a person like Hush Puppy succeed in getting citizenship of St. Kitts? With the greatest of respect, Nigeria is a great country, but is also known for great fraudsters and scammers. And all one has to do, whether you're an officer in a government office or whatever, is Google the name and see what you come up with.
Mr. Astaphan alleged marriages of convenience is a big business in St. Kitts and Nevis.
The fake marriage, or the marriage of convenience, is what some people cynically refer to as the poor man's way to St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship. I've seen a number of them, mostly over the last 3 to 4 years. A number of whom have been successful, and you see them with their national ID cards, and you see their names on the voters list. No due diligence to speak about. None to speak about. St. Kitts police record, and maybe somebody else's police record from another country, which is often not back-checked to ensure that it is valid. And a lot of forgeries go on in the world, trust me. Hush Puppy was not a poor man, he's a rich man, loads of money, albeit illegally earned. But he preferred to spend $200,000 for a watch and no more than $50,000 for our citizenship. Very little of that would have gone to the government.
Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris said in Parliament last week that the matter is being investigated.
Recently, Mr. Speaker, certain serious allegations have emerged in relation to Mr. Abbas, including the allegation that he obtained his St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship by fraudulent means. As a consequence, my government has taken decisive steps to protect the reputation and integrity of our country. Specifically, the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Hilroy Brandy, has initiated an investigation into this matter with the full support of all relevant international law enforcement bodies. The passport of Mr. Abbas has been deactivated, and the matter of the revocation of Mr. Abbas's citizenship has been put before our Attorney General for advice and guidance on the same.
Information coming from the U.S. Attorney General's Office, Central District of California, states that other illicit proceeds from the scheme were allegedly converted into cashier's checks, including $50,000 in checks that were used by Abbas and a co-conspirator to fraudulently acquire St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship, as well as a passport for Abbas obtained by creating a false marriage certificate. Mr. Astaphan said the government must ensure that there's a robust investigation taking place, or else there will be serious consequences for the country. SKN Newsline will continue to monitor this story. I'm Andre Huey for SKN Newsline.